Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's Bookshelf, or welcome to Cuddy's Bookshelf if you are new here. Welcome. Welcome to the last of the spooky season vlogs. So this is just a short week because it is now the run up to Halloween. When is Halloween? I should have really looked before I started filming, but is it Wednesday or Thursday? Something along those lines, isn't it? I think it might be Thursday. Hopefully I've managed to get this up on Halloween, so happy Halloween. I hope you're having a very spooky day and reading a lot of spooky reads. I want to know all of the spooky reads you've been reading. Let me know. Because I'm nosy and I want to have all the recommendations. Even if they're not spooky reads and you've just been reading really good books, also let me know. Let me know all your thoughts on the books. But we need to unwrap a book. I only have 3 left because, you know, we are nailing it. I have put all of the books that I've read so far along the top and going across here, but the 3 that are left are right here, so I'll put them there and we will pick one out because I'm hoping to read a little bit of it tonight and film myself reading it so you can actually get some footage. And it is number 9. Which is the middle one. Oh, it's a Lucinda Berry. It's one of the ones that if I can get it out. It's one of the ones that my mum bought me. So it is Keep Your Friends Close. It says, a mum's night out gone horribly wrong. I will let you know more once I've read it. But I have like a mixed feelings on Lucinda Berry because I feel like her books are so like easy to read and digest and do make you want to read more. But I have been disappointed with 2 of the books that I've read from her, which was The Perfect Child and When She Returned. Those 2, I thought the endings wasn't that great. The Perfect Child, I felt the ending was obvious. Hopefully this one is more like Saving Noah, because that one stayed with me for a long time and it really brought out emotions in me. So hopefully I'll get another Lucinda Berry book that does that for me again. Yeah, I'm excited to read this one. And then we've only got 2 left. We have 5 and 13. It'd be funny if we get 13 last because, you know, 13 is supposed to be a unlucky number. I will get back to you once I've read some. I've come to have a little rant because over the last couple of days I had some book mail and oh my god, has it been annoying. So I paid extra to get Before Your Memory Fades because I want to read all the Before the Coffee Gets Cold books, and I paid extra for this because you can't get it in hardback anymore. So I paid extra to get it in hardback from a second-hand seller, and it come in quite good condition. But this is the 3rd book, I believe. Why? 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 So not only if I had it next to them it looks weird anyway, but I'd have to have it at the end because it looks terrible where it's supposed to be. Plus I like to have my books generally in size order, preferably. So this is at the other end of my shelf now because this is squished. Why? And then I had another parcel come through the post and I really like the look of this book, so I picked it up knowing that the second one was coming out soon. So, you know, I've waited because, you know, if I know that the second one's coming out soon, I'll wait for the first and then do both. So the second one came. Really excited for it. But I noticed this is quite a big book. Why? 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 Seriously, why? Why would you do that? I'm just not happy about it. That's it. That's literally all I wanted to film this clip for, because I wanted to show you that I've got the Return to the Dollar Gut Dream department store, and I also had Before Your Memory Fades come through the post. But they've both been a bit traumatic events, if I do say so myself. I've also had another book come through, which is The Trunk. I've heard really good things about this. So it says, at NM, love is temporary. As a professional spouse, you have to meet your client's needs with precision. Accidents happen when you mistakenly assume you are somehow special. Remember, being a good wife is in your contract. So, yeah, it just sounds really good. I have books. So these come and they're the same height. So it tricked me at first. And then I thought, well, no, they're quite tall for paperbacks. They are. They are. This one, I don't mind. It's just one. It can go anywhere. Anyway, that's my rant. I had some book mail. I'm really excited for them though. Can't wait to read them. But annoying. Annoying. Anyone else? Is it just me being superficial? It's just them being in the same, like, you know, it says return. So obviously it's the second. Why would you not match the second to the first? And I've moaned about this before, so I know it's not just me out there. Why? Anyway, I haven't read any yet. It's still sat on the side. I am currently editing the vlog still to go up tomorrow. It's still Saturday. It's in the evening now. I mean, it's still light out, so it's not too evening. What time is it? It's 4:30 in the evening. So, yeah, I'm just editing the vlog. I'm doing the last little bits to it, needing to add some music and that lot, and then I'll be done. And then I want to read some of the book, so hopefully I can film me reading. I will get through those 3 books by the end of spooky season. I've now started Keep Your Friends Close by Lucinda Berry. I'm on page 122. I am enjoying it. It's quite fast paced, very murder mystery, whodunit. You makes you, because they've all got like dark secrets as well, so it really makes you question them. I have an inkling of who did it, but we'll see if I'm right. It's about some mums. They all live in, they're all like prestigious houses in Hollywood, and they have this mums club, and it was only them at this party, and the host of the party ends up dead in the pool. So the police are very much investigating which one of them has done it, and they are sort of going against each other, especially one of them that's more of an outsider to the rest of them. But she's going through a divorce at the minute, so she's having a really hard time mentally. A couple of weeks beforehand, she'd like gone off the bandwagon and had a drink, whereas she'd been sober for ages. she's back to being sober again after embarrassing us at a previous party. But it's all to do with the breakdown of her marriage. She's like really, really unwell regarding the breakdown of her marriage. But yeah, it's page turning. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm secretly hoping that I'm wrong about who did it, but because then it will be like more of a twist for me if it's someone else. I just hope it's not obvious. No, like I said when I unwrapped it, that sometimes the book, like Lucinda Berry, makes it a bit obvious who done it or what the ending will be. So, but yeah, so far I'm enjoying it, but I am falling asleep. I have not slept yet since yesterday afternoon. So I finished work yesterday morning and then I fell asleep and then didn't get up till mid-afternoon, and I've been awake since then. So I've been awake for quite some time now, because it is like 9 o'clock at night, and you know, I'm just tired. I'm not making no sense. I probably have not made no sense about the synopsis of that book, so I'll have to watch that back in the morning. And if I don't make sense, I'll catch up then. But yeah, I'm gonna leave reading there. I'm gonna wash my face and then get into bed because I'm shattered, absolutely shattered. So yeah, I'll let you know more progress tomorrow. But I am nearly halfway through. This is not going to take me long at all, so hopefully I might be able to get through another book tomorrow, and then I only have one left until Halloween, which will give me plenty of time for editing and other stuff. But yeah, I'll get back to you. I'm just rambling now on that, and I'm knackered, so I don't know why I'm... Oh my goodness, I just looked at myself. Yeah, you can tell. You know, I've just got a really lovely comment. It's on one of my older videos, and someone just sent me just such a sweet, nice comment. And obviously, like the past couple of months, I've been getting more negative comments every now and again. But it only takes one of you guys to send me such a lovely, lovely comment, and it's really made my day. It was just so nice. So obviously I screenshotted it on my phone so I can keep it for a rainy day, which I do with some of your comments, just so you know. I screenshot them and then I've just got them on my phone so I can read them. But again, I'm talking. I just think sure we'll go bed. I need my pyjamas. So I've just filmed a little unboxing. So I thought while I've got my camera set up, I'll do an update. I have now finished Keep Your Friends Close, and I did really enjoy it. The person who I think had done it hadn't done the murder, but they were suspicious in different ways. So there was quite a few twists and turns towards the end of this book. I really enjoyed it. Again, I do think Lucinda Berry books are very easy fly through books. I get the same feeling with like Tessa Bailey books and MJ Orridge's books. Like, I cannot put those down. They're like really addictive. But like with Lucinda Berry, I think it's because they're so short as well, and the writing's not too small, so you can really just quickly get them, and it does make you want to carry on. Might not be quite as addictive as MJ Orange, I'll take that back a little bit, but they are addictive nonetheless. So yeah, I flew through this. I didn't watch the footage back from last night when I was reading it, and then gave a little wrap up over it. But it's basically about these friends that are in this mums club, and one of them was hosting a party where they gave out like random awards, like one that's most likely to leave the kid at school, one to have like a nervous breakdown over something that kid's done, sort of those things. They was having like a little party get together when one of them is found in the pool dead. So yeah, it's the police going around questioning them, like a whodunit vibe type book, which was really, really good. I did enjoy it, but I do need to unwrap another book, so hopefully I might be able to get through 2 books, and then I've just got 1 book left on my TBR cart to read. So if I can get through another book today and then start the 3rd, I might well finish my TBR very, very soon. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick update while, you know, while the camera's set up and everything. But yeah, I'll unwrap a book shortly. I've just got to have something to eat and then I'll come back and unwrap a book. I'm back to unwrap a book because, let me move that back a bit, because I need one to read. So here we go. Oh, I'm going to pick the book straight away. There's only 2 left. What's your predictions? What number do you think I've picked out? It is 13. So we have, oh, it's a Frida McFadden book. Oh. So it is The Locked Door by Frida McFadden. I am really excited. I love a good Frida McFadden book. Yeah, I will let you know when I come back and I've read a little bit of it, what it's about, and yeah, I'll see you then. So, reading update. I have been busy today, so I haven't read much so far, but I'm dedicated to finishing this book today. And I've done my filming that I needed to do today, and I've edited it and scheduled it to go up because I'm back at work tomorrow. Otherwise you won't be getting any video this week. So that one's scheduled for Wednesday. Hopefully I'm getting this up for Thursday, and then I will figure out how, when I'm gonna film for the weekend. But anyway, update. The Locked Door, really enjoying it so far. So this follows Nora. Nora, when she was younger, 11 years old I think it were, when it introduced you to her. She is a young girl who didn't realise her father is murdering women in the basement. And it's like a dual timeline from now and then back from when she was 11. She is quite questionable herself. Like, some of the things that she is thinking, it makes me think that she might have some traits of her father in her. I don't know if that's just how they're trying to make you feel. But yeah, I'm questioning her already. Not so much how she is now, but the things that she was doing when she was younger. But she was always curious about the basement, but she wasn't allowed to go down there. And her dad was saying to her that his basement is workshop, basically, is where he makes things, and he doesn't want her to see them until he's finished. But so far, I'm only on chapter 13, I don't know if I said that, but she's gone to the door and there's always like a lavender scent coming from the basement, and when she went to the door she swore that she heard like muffled screaming from going on down there. When she tried to get in the door, her mum stopped her and was like, "You don't go down there, your dad's working on a chair," or something along those lines. And she's like, "Well, maybe I can help him, and why can't I see it yet?" And all along those lines. And then another time she goes to the door, she went to go and smell the lavender scent from the door, but she also smelt something that smelt like rotting. So, you know, there's bits where she's sort of knowing, not knowing exactly what's going on down there, but there's signs of her knowing that it's a bit weird. And then there's stuff that she does at school, like she is part of like these school bullies on this girl. She don't generally laugh, but sometimes just hanging around with those people and not saying anything, it makes you just as culpable, in my point of view. Personal experience. But it is quite dark straight away. I am really enjoying it. This is why I think that I might be able to finish this today. I mean, it is getting on to 9 o'clock at night, so you know, I should really go to bed, but I'm thinking I've got work tomorrow night, so if I can stay up tonight, finish this, and then open this, because this one is quite skinny, so I don't think this will take me long at all. So if I can try and stay up, get this one finished, you know, crack into that one. But I'm thinking of getting in my dramas soon. I have just been brought up a nice latte, so maybe crack some more of this out, and yeah, I'll see where it goes. But yeah, I won't be able to tell you much more other than if I enjoyed it or not, because I don't want to do any spoilers going too far into the book. But so far, enjoying it. Love a good Frida McFadden. Let me know if you've read any Frida McFadden, or if you've read this one in particular, and what you think of it. Obviously no spoilers, but let me know what you think. Oh, I'm excited to get to the end of my TBR, because the only thing I'm worried about is not if I read the books in time for Thursday. It's more so if I have enough time to film telling you I'm reading it and read it and editing it and getting this vlog up for Thursday, because I don't have a day off until Thursday. Fingers crossed I make some good progress tonight, because I'm at work, like I say, until then. I stopped filming, and then I realised I didn't even tell you what's going on, like, in the present day for Nora. So the police have just come to her and said one of her patients has just been found murdered. So she's like, oh my God, what, how, like, she was so young, she was in her 20s, but the way that she had been murdered, her hands had been removed, and that was her father's signature of his murders. He would remove their hands, and he had like a chest full of hands in his basement. That's why he was called the handyman killer. But yeah, the hands had been removed, and when she looked at, because she couldn't quite remember what the patient looked like, when she looked it up, she had brown hair and blue eyes, and that's what her father was drawn to, was women in their 20s with brown hair and blue eyes. So yeah, now the police are questioning her because someone has killed this girl with the same characteristics and in the same way as what her father used to do. So now they're questioning Nora, and she's like, well, have you questioned all the other doctors that she has? And they was like, no, it's because of the way that she died, why we're questioning you. So yeah, that's what's going on. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. I was too busy mentioning when she was younger and sniffing at the door in the lavender. But also, she's just gone into work and went to wash her hands with the soap, and the soap scent was lavender. She could just completely lost her shit at a co-worker, who was another surgeon, because he brought lavender, and she was like, I told you I didn't like it. And he's like, it's soap. And she's like, well, I'll buy more, because you can't, you know, if you can't buy ones that I like, blah blah blah. But yeah, who would have thought lavender is supposed to be calming? But anyway, I just wanted to add that in, because I can't believe that I've just forgot to add the main plot point of what's going on now. That's what's happening, you know. Someone said it, but yeah, who done it? Because obviously someone's trying to frame her of doing these things. Who done it? So I finished it. This is so good. I really enjoyed the twist at the end. It wasn't until like it was just about to be revealed that I clicked on who it would be. I really enjoyed this. So yeah, it was quite creepy regarding like things happening, people setting her up and things that she was finding, and the panic of thinking, she's going to get caught and they're going to blame her for everything and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, I did really enjoy this, but we are now on to the last one. I haven't got my pajamas on, as you can tell, because I couldn't put it down. So I needed to know. But I am now going to go in the bath. I need to be quite quiet because what time is it? Hold on. It's like 2 minutes to midnight. So I want to quickly get the last book unwrapped. Just because we'll pick the last one out. Continuity and all that. But let's see what it is. It's number 5. The last book. The last book. I know what it's going to be because I have been looking forward to this one. It is The Hunji Murders. I'm really excited for this. It's another translated fiction. So obviously I read Butter. You can't see it, but I did read it, which was a translated fiction, and now I have another one. And this one, I know it's set in 1930 something, and it was these murders that happened when a family, something about them, I'll let you know, I don't want to butcher it and get it wrong, but I think it's something about a family where there's a wedding or something going off, and then the night before the wedding or the night of, I can't remember, they find a bloody samurai sword outside the front of the house and a murder's happened. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can remember, which isn't much, and I've probably got it wrong. But like I say, I am about to go in the bath, so I'm going to read as much as I can in the bath, and then I'll get back to you. Probably looking a lot worse for wear because I'm going to wash my face because I can't wait to take this makeup off. But yeah, last book. If I manage to get this read tonight, then that leaves me a couple of days before Halloween. So that will give me plenty of time. I was panicking, I'm not going to lie, because like I said earlier on, after tonight I am at work until Halloween. So I wouldn't have been able to read much. But other than like travelling, but I'll pick a random book to read. But at least I've finished my TBR cart beforehand, before Halloween, so I can get it edited, and this will definitely be up on Halloween. Yay me, yay me. So excited. But I've done really well today. I finished Keep Your Friends Close, and then I've read the entirety of The Locked Door. Did I finish Keep Your Friends Close? Was that today? Did I finish that this morning? Or did I finish that last night and I unwrapped The Locked Door? Anyway, but in one day at least I've read a whole book plus hopefully 2 books. Is it a whole day though? I'm questioning myself now, because technically now it's the next day and I'm just staying up to read this book. But it shouldn't, like I say, it shouldn't take me long because it's not very big at all. Yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. But yeah, last book. I'll let you know when I start reading it, but I'm going in the bath and then I'll be back. So prepare yourself for the jump scare of this. I finished it. So I really enjoyed this book, like loved this book. So this is a closed, like a locked room murder, which does come about a lot in murder mystery books, but this one is done so well. So if you didn't know, a locked room murder mystery is a murder that happens in a locked room, and like they can't figure out how the murderer got in or out of that room because it is all locked off. And this does that so well. This follows the Ichinagi family, and they are about to celebrate a wedding. So the eldest son, Kenzo, is about to marry someone that the family, some of the family should I say, doesn't really agree with, because they are quite a well-off family, and she is just a teacher, a school teacher. So it starts off where they're getting prepared for the wedding, and then it sort of shows you this man that has been asking whereabouts the Ichinagi family home is, and he is a very distinct man. He only has 3 fingers on one of his hands, and he's covered his face with a mask, so he was very suspicious. And then it is the night of the wedding. Both Kenzo and Kazuko, who is the bride, are found dead, and the only thing that is left is a samurai that has been dug into the snow, covered in blood. And that's how it starts, is this murder happening. And obviously you are questioning about the 3-fingered man, and when they investigate and finally get into the room, there is fingerprints with someone that only has 3 fingers. And the bride's uncle, who attended the wedding, he knows a private detective who he helped when he was younger to give him a step into being able to become a detective. So he calls him uncle because he helped him so much from when he was younger. So he phones Kazuki, who is the private detective, and he comes and helps the police because the police have no clue how this murder has happened. And he sees things that others don't see. He has like a different mindset to others, a bit like Sherlock Holmes, and he goes around and investigates this himself. But this is written so well. I was gripped, and the pace of it is so quick because it is only 189 pages. So the pacing of the preparing for the wedding, the murder's actually happening, the detective coming to help, his uncle writing to the detective coming to help, the clues being figured out, and then at the end Kazuki going through everything and how the murder happened. It was just so good. It was just so good. If you love Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes in a fast-paced, well-written way, yeah, so good, so good. I'm so glad that I own another book by this author because this is a series involving the same detective, and this is the first book in the series. I'm not sure what other one I've got, but I want to read them in order. But I'm so glad that I have started reading these now. Oh, it's just so good. So good. I've probably butchered the plot and everything because I'm just too excited about it. But it was such a good twist as well. It sets up to... No, I don't want to do no spoilers. It's just so good. Read it. Such a good murder mystery. Such a great book to end the spooky season vlogs on. I'm so happy sorry about the mask, by the way, because I thought because I'd been stressed out lately, I've been breaking out, so I thought I'd put a mask on. And then I've also got, which I've still got on, it's some foot masks. So they're still cooking away. I better finish the vlogs off. It is now, let me tell you what time it is. It is now 3:15 in the morning. So I'm going to go downstairs, get myself a drink, and then I don't know what to do with myself. And then start editing this vlog, because then I definitely know I'll be able to get it up on Halloween for you. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and enjoyed, if you followed all of the vlogs, that you've enjoyed all of them. I am really happy that I've managed to do it. Like I say, last year when I did the spooky season vlogs, I was having time off work because I was having surgery and stuff. So I did have that extra time to film and edit and everything. So I'm so glad that it's been successful again. I've managed to finish my TBR. I've managed to not miss a week. Obviously last week was a bit of a rough one. So yeah, but hopefully over time that week will get easier. But you know, you can't help when things happen. And yeah, I'm just so happy. Right, I'm gonna move over there so we can see the trolley of all the books that I've read this month, because I want to. Ah, here they are. So these are all the 20 books that I've managed to read in spooky season. I am so happy. Let's talk favourites of the month. And first off is The Eyes Are the Best Part. I didn't know what I was going to think to this book, because I just thought it was just going to be like gross. But it turned out to be quite a really good book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did enjoy the Pumpkin Spice Calf because it was a nice cozy read compared to all of like the murder in all of them and thrillers. So I did enjoy that as a cozy read. The Stranger in Her House, I loved this book. It was really, really good. This one is my least favourite, The Last Murder at the End of the World. I was so disappointed with this one, and it just wasn't for me. It really put me in a slump. But I loved Butter, what I read afterwards. It really shows you the Japanese culture regarding food. I really enjoyed it. It made me really hungry at the same time as well. Then The Girl Next Door, that was a gripping read. I read that really, really fast, and it's also one that I added in that wasn't wrapped. The Devil Makes Three was good. I did enjoy The Housemaid Is Watching and The Invocation. Someone in the Attic would be one of my favourites as well. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Thoroughly enjoyed Murder Road. Every Smile You Fake. And yeah, I just really enjoyed a lot of the books. This one was the most surprising. This one was the most disappointing. And yeah, I'm just really happy with my reads this month. That was my reading month and the end of these spooky season vlogs. I am so happy with how they've gone, and yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed them too. Let me know what you think to all of the books that I've read this month. Let me know what you've been reading throughout the month of October. I would love to know your thoughts. I will be doing a reading wrap up. I'll be just summarising them instead of going into detail like I've done on the vlogs. So I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Halloween, so if I do, happy Halloween. I hope that you... I don't know why I was waving. What's that about? Unlucky 13 or whatever it is, but I like 13. Personally. I have nothing against it. Good night. See you in the morning. I went like this as if I was going to go like this on the camera, but I did it to the stop button. I'm an idiot. It is the so a locked, if you didn't know, a locked murder mystery, like a locked room. Oh, So if you didn't know, a locked room murder mystery, that was my reading month. Let me know what your these vlogs. If you did, please give them thumbs up. These vlogs, if you did, please give them a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, that was a what? I did it. Check me out. I mean, I should have really waited until I could cover my face, because this is not the one. I'm just like shiny, bare-faced. Oh well. 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Now I need to take these off and go downstairs, because there's no way I can go down the stairs with these on. It will be the easiest Cluedo you ever did solve. It will be Cuddy on the stairs with foot masks. I still can't believe I managed it.